Hey there fellows, Buddy's Bike here. I have experienced some of the fastest roller coasters in the world. I have done some high altitude climbing, recovered a plane from a spiral dive, and I thought to myself, what could this puny little aircraft do to scare this beast? And then this happened. For a second there, my heart was in my mouth. My life flashed before my eyes. It was a miracle I did not crap in my own pants. And at one point, my hand was shaking. Now, I'm not going to tell you where in the video because it was a little embarrassing. But after the second spin, I kind of got the courage to initiate and recover from the spin. But I still had a funny feeling in my stomach which did not go away even the next day. But thankfully, I felt fine the day after that. Now, a spin not recovered can develop into a flat spin, which is even more dangerous. So I'm going to walk you through what was actually happening, but make sure that whatever you learn about flying is from a certified flight instructor. So this was an exercise where we practiced how to get out of spin if we accidentally got into one. So basically what we do is we reach a safe altitude, throttle down to idle and maintain level for a few seconds. And then eventually the plane is going to want to stall, and then we pitch up as much as we can and spin the aircraft in one of the directions by applying full rudder. And then you hold on to your dear life and watch the plane try to kill you until you apply the rudder in the opposite direction. Not the ailerons, the rudder in the opposite direction, and then ease out of the dive and recover altitude with full power. And new pilots watching this, please do not try this yourself. Make sure your instructor is certified to teach you this exercise, and remember, not all aircrafts are certified for this exercise because rudder plays a big part in the recovery. And if your aircraft has a small rudder, you might not even be able to get out of the spin. When we enter the spin, I want you to take a look at the ASI. The speed goes crazy fast, as if I just activated the afterburner. So I analyzed the video in the video editor and found out that the speed increased from 50 knots to 100 knots in 5 seconds. I calculated the acceleration and compared that to a car going from 0 to 100 km per hour, and the car that matched the acceleration was a Maserati. Now I know it's not a Bugatti Veyron, but remember, this was linear acceleration that I calculated. Right after the wings are level, I pitch up to regain the altitude, and I could feel the G's at that time. But after this flight, I really felt respect for aerobatic pilots and of course the fighter pilots, and it's just amazing and impressive what they do. So I'm gonna skip through regaining of the altitude and just show you all the initiation of the spins. After that, my instructor showed me how your reflexes can mess you up as well. If you fly near stall speed, example for landing, you don't use your ailerons to correct your roll. Instead, you gotta use rudders, because if you use ailerons, there will be an opposite effect. And when you try more to correct roll with ailerons, the more plane rolls in the opposite direction. So use your rudder to keep your wings level. Sadly, headsets and radio communication of this training was lost due to technical issues. I'm still new to recording real-life aviation videos, so there is still a lot of room for improvement. Hopefully in my solo flight you will get to hear everything. So keep it on my channel if you want to see progress of my training for my private and commercial pilot license. As always, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Buddy Spike out.